Hi everybody, Keith Best here, and in this video, I'm just going to answer the question that was in the Facebook group the other day as what type of links are the best links to get for your local lead gen sites. So basically, when I'm building my lead gen sites out, the first thing I will do is once they're built out, I'll just let them sit for a bit, let them get indexed. Once they're indexed, the next thing I will do is actually get citations for them. Citations is something I've been showing people for years and years and years. I've always done it because that's what normal local businesses would do. They would get the citations. They don't need to be know about SEO to know about citations. So that's what a normal business would do. They would get citations. And now with the AI overviews and things like that, this is something that's even more important than what it was back then. So getting citations is the first thing I will do. Now, this is the guy I use on Legit. Very good. I mean, they'd like sort of UK. That's the last one I bought, which is like UK citations. But he does do other citations as well. He does do like all over the world. This is just the UK one. So obviously I'm in the UK. So this is the one I buy the most. You'll probably see me on there you go. There's December 11th. I bought two of them. I'm always buying them off them. Next thing I will always do is social profile creation. Now, social profiles, a lot of these are just backlinks or just actual mentions, which is fine. But you also get some which are good, which you can use later on, like sort of your WordPress blogs and mediums and things like that. And you can actually put blog posts on them and send relevant links back to that site as well. So they're quite good to build out, and they just give you a bit of link diversity. And again, it's getting your brand mentioned, which helps the AI to actually pick up your brand and get you in the AI overview for certain things. So that is my second like sort of option to go. These two I tend to do both at the same time, usually just after the site's been up about 3 weeks to a month and it's starting to get indexed itself. This just gives them that little bit boost. Next thing I talked about on the post, which I put in, was single niche PBNs, like getting PBNs. Now, you can go on to Legit and you can buy PBNs. If we do a search for PBNs, and I've no doubt that some of these guys are pretty good. There's some probably aren't. I know that Serp House, I know that Herc Magnus recommends him, and I'm not sure. I think I've heard somebody mention him. But other than that, I don't know because I don't buy PBNs myself. It's not something I do. I build my own. You might be thinking, oh, well, I'm not sure how to build my own. Well, you're building a site now and you can build your own. Because the way I look at it is nowadays, especially when I first started in SEO many moons ago, basically, if you had a link coming from you, you were looking for a high domain authority site and you just sent links and it didn't matter what was on that site. Google didn't matter. It was just you're getting a link from a site with a high domain authority and it got boosted up. Now, Google is obviously more intelligent. It's now looking for things like relevance, as in like location relevance and in niche relevance. So you're wanting them. So the way I do it is I will build out a circle of sites. Now, as you see, I've got my water damage site up here. So I'm going to go for Houston in Texas. Let's just do a 10-mile radius. I think it's 10 mile. Actually, might be 15. Just do a new circle. Okay, so we've got Houston in Texas here. And if I just zoom in a little bit, just so you can see. So we've got Houston, and basically all around here, we've got other little towns like Aldine, Hunters Creek, Galena Park, Pasadena, South Houston, Pearland. And we've got like sort of different areas within that. Now, what I tend to do is I will either look at Houston, say, decide, right, I'm going to build a site in Houston. and pick 5 locations. When I've done my keyword research, if I've been looking for water damage in Houston area and I've done my keyword research and I found out that there's lots of searches for Pasadena or Galena Park or wherever, West University, if I found out there's lots of searches for them, then basically I will buy them sites as well. The other way I do it is once my site's been up a month and it's in Search Console, I'll look at my Search Console and think, oh, okay, I've got like sort of, there's lots of searches going for West University Place. I need to build a site for it. So I will build a site for it. Then what I do is I will use them sites as my PBNs because my, like I've got here, I've got water damage Houston, then I've got water damage Katy. This one is actually water damage restoration Katy.com. And this one here is water damage Pearland. Not sure why I haven't changed the logo on Katy, but there you go. So, and what I do with them is once they are built up and once they are indexed, then I'm going to send a link from this site. So there you go, water damage restoration services in Houston. It goes to my water damage Houston site. And then Pearland, this is the water damage again. This is Houston on the Pearland site. Nope, that's the Katy site. This is on the Pearland site. So it's flood remediation, Houston, Harris County, Texas. So it's actual Houston page on the Pearland site. And it opens in, it links back to my Houston site. So then both of them links there are both niche relevant and they are also location relevant because obviously if we look at what was it, Katy and Pearland, let's change the border color to red. And if we go Katy, Texas, Katy's over here. So my Houston must be a bigger site then. Must be 30 miles, I think. Yep, that'll be 30 miles of site. So Katie's over here. Let's make this 130 as well then. So Katie's over there, and obviously it's got a Houston page on, so it's 30 miles. Because Houston's just on the outer skirts there. And obviously Pearland is down the bottom end. That's down there. And it's got that's why it's got a page on. Now, obviously, this is using Magic Page plugin, but you can do exactly the same for your local content engine site and just build them up. I showed on the other day with the video where I did it with the subdomains. I wouldn't do a lot of like sort of subdomains linking to each other, but when I build out some more sites, I will actually sort of show you again how I do it. But this is basically how I build the PBNs out. I work them in like that, and then look at the analytics, see what's going up with the analytics, and then basically I'll think, okay, I need to build a site in that area. Like I might find something in Katy, if let's zoom in a bit. But say for Katy, this Sealy was getting a lot of searches, then basically I would build a site around Sealy. Or if like sort of Sugarland was getting a lot of searches under here, I could build a site around Sugarland and then I could maybe even have a link from Pearland going to Sugarland, from Katy going to Sugarland, and from Houston going to Sugarland. If Sugarland seemed to get like a lot of water damage or something like that. On top of that, you've obviously got like sort of the cloud links and things like that, which the dynamic backlink builder in the Magic Page plugin is actually amazing for. Because unlike the other cloud links where they tend to spin all the content up, with the dynamic backlink builder, you can put unique content on each page. So that's like a really good way of getting it up. I'll probably do a video to that later on. So there's lots of different ways, and you don't have to pay a fortune for them. You just need to build your site up. And obviously with these ones especially, you can make money off them because these are lead generation sites. So yes, you're going to pay $10 to buy a site and you stick it up on your hosting and then basically you send a link. And that's all it's cost you $10 and some time to build the site out. And if you've got sites which are already built, you've got base sites, which you, as I always teach, then you can knock a site up in a couple of hours. And with obviously with local content engine, you can build sites up in minutes now. Okay, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then make sure to subscribe because I have a lot more videos that I want to make and stuff like that. If the video was useful, then feel free to leave a comment, let us know what was useful. If you've got any other videos that you'd like us to make, then leave a comment. That helps the channel, plus it lets me know you enjoyed it. So therefore, I'm going to make more videos for you guys. Catch you on the next video, guys. Bye.